Alright guys, I'm going to have to reset my Facebook password. Somehow it was changed. I did not do that. How are you doing today? Let me get the chat up and running so we will be all set. I have to be brief today because I do have to do a recording. This morning had demolition going on in the house. Very thankful that we are getting a new bathroom. It's so exciting. Hello, Kawakawa. Greetings, DP from Maryland. Where in Maryland? I grew up going to Easton and St. Michael's and Annapolis. Well, good news on XRP, David. We will look at it. All right. I did tweet a little bit about how SEC, if you guys do not already follow Jeremy Hogan on Twitter, he is a lawyer that does check out, let's see if I can pull it up over here. He is a lawyer that does put out videos all about XRP, bathroom fitter. And so he is a great guy to follow. Let's see, Jeremy Hogan. And he breaks it down into layman's terms as far as what is going on with the court case right here. So check out Jeremy Hogan at Attorney Jeremy. And he does videos all about, hey, this is what I see based on what's going on with the Ripple case. But best one that I think I tweeted out recently was showing that in an SEC filing that, here we go, nope, back here. This one, SEC filing posted by Jeremy. Oh goodness, guess what? You guys totally can't see my screen. Sorry about that. So here is Attorney Jeremy. So if you want to check him out, that is who you want to follow for breakdowns. Bonjour, j'ai campagne. Hello, Salvatore. ¿Cómo está? That you want to check him out for breakdowns and videos and stuff like that about the Ripple case. This is one that's great, right? This is from the SEC back earlier in 2016 that they were investigating this guy, Matthew T. Mellon. He's a business, went to Wharton School of Business and currently serves as an advisor for a digital currency company called Ripple Labs. They have it in their own filings that is who they're going after, and he works for a digital currency company. So if they're able to present this as part of their case, maybe it'll just go poof out the window. This is not securities. This is a digital currency. And in fact, they also opened up the door for the other holders to be able to petition their voice in the filing. So happy to help share that word, David, on it. And let's check out Ripple over here. So let's go to Crypto List right here. My top two that I'm looking at right now, besides Ripple, right? You guys know I'm a Ripple bull. Die hard, right? We did test this 107 level. Not a worry that we pulled back. We did hit this. EMA right here. These are old. We can go ahead and delete these. Let's get rid of these puppies right here. We don't need those. We don't need these red lines. We're more concerned about up here. Ears, we'll check it out, Asif. So next test after this, up to 134, then maybe come back down here and then shoot up to 185. Thank you, Asif. So we could see, I did try to see if I could see what was going on with the International Monetary Fund today. They had their schedule at 11. The statements released. They said that 11 a.m. they were talking about digitalization. They had it on their schedule for today, and yet I cannot find it anywhere. So here we go. Let's see, Thursday, 10:30, 11, analytical, can we live apart? shift in taxations, discovering solid legal, okay, here, maybe we found something. Discovering solid legal foundations for central bank digital currencies. Any form of money. How long is this? So I will, I'm on a different computer, so I can't just put it in the chat right now. I wonder if I could, hold on 2 seconds. But any event, let's see, how long is it? 6 minutes. So let's see if they have anything good. Money, can they do that? Digital currency. So check this out. IMF, here we go, guys. I know how I can do this. Copy.
Cryptocurrencies are taking off. Who hasn't heard of Bitcoin? And now governments all over the world
here we
are
go.
eager to get in on the digital currency.
I want to tweet for me.
How can they even do that?
There you go. If you guys want to watch it, it is on my Twitter page. Okay. So that's from the first though. That's not, let's see. Doesn't help me. We can't see it. Presentations, can we live apart? Tectonic shifts in taxation and discovering legal foundations. But I don't think that because I watched that video before, that it does not talk about any particular coins. However, when we go here, go back here, and let's check my media files here. It's the easiest way to get to the coins that I am looking at for right here. You guys can see this? We have the ISO 20022 ecosystem updated 7/24/2020. We have IOTA, we have Ripple, we have XFIN, which is XDC, we have Algorand, Algo, and we have Stellar, XLM. So these are the 5 major ones that I am really looking at with the adoption of ISO 20022. So check these out. Likely to be backed by the corresponding metals, right? So you notice that we did have a big presentation, not presentation, but a big announcement of Musk and talking about palladium. So let's go Musk news, palladium. Let's see, there was a big headline about it. Herald and Palladium. Tesla appeals order to delete Musk tweet about the union. No, I didn't see that one, but Teslas can be bought buying bit. Here it is, electric. This article. That wants to work with me here. There we go. Tesla's secret project Palladium. Model S and Model X are coming. So that they are going to use palladium. Palladium is also another precious metal, right? Bitcoin, palladium, Dogecoin. So check these out, right? Do your research if you are thinking about getting into them. I have done my research. I have gone to the individual websites. I have checked it out. I have looked to see if this is good for my investment portfolio, right? So do the due diligence, go to their websites, go to R3. You will see R3 just paired with XDC. Huge, right? You will see it. You will see that IBM is working with Stellar. Ding, it's right there. It's all of the dots connect like this flow chart. And right here is INATBA. So, I don't know what that is. INATBA. Let's look it up. INATBA. This is how International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications. All right. Let's learn a little bit more all together, right? This is what I do. I become members. Let's check out the members. Who are the members? All these companies, Algorand, Algorath, Arcpels, Bank Frick. I'm looking more for major banks. Stuttgart, okay, Germany, Coin Army, Eclipse, Dine, Energy, Frankfurt, Fujitsu, Future Energy, IOTA, ding, IOTA, Ledger, Ripple Ledger, Quant, R3 partnered with XDC, Swift system. This is the old banking system, right? So start to get curious. If you want to invest in crypto, best thing that I can say is do your due diligence and research, right? So that you know what you're getting into, you know the use, you know how it's fitting in to all of the attributes. All right. You guys like that? You like when I start out with the... So we've got Ripple right here, ready for that next move. If this is wave 1 on Elliott wave, let's do it like this. Let's create, now that we have a base right here, right? I would anticipate next up here, right? 135 corresponds, then it pulls back, maybe over here, and then we go up here. Yeah, I could totally see that this happens in the Elliott wave theory for Ripple. All right, let's look at Algo, because Algo looks primed as well to me. If we can break out up above 147, it did have a nice move up here and then quickly pulled back. So we have an ascending triangle here is what I use to measure, right? I use this move down here. This is the movement down 49 cents. All right, let's measure roughly 49 cents up here. And that gave us the 197 target up there. So buying potentially down here, in my opinion, I'm already in this from 116. Moving this up, break above 147, we add roughly 50 cents for our target right there. So 50 cents from 114, then, hey, we're looking at 30% gains right there, right? All right, let's jump on over to the stocks. So let's look at the SPY for today. Music's too loud? Okay, no problem. Thanks for letting me know. I will tune it down. Better? You can barely hear it probably. I'll tune it. I'll do this. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Turn it down this way. There. That should be better. Thank you for letting me know, Anton. Or Antoine. All right, so we've got the SPY over here, 408.22. We pulled back and then we shot higher. So now we're testing that level. 408.20 was really my, hey, if it breaks above here, I'm going to get in. Training day music. No, but now I can barely hear it myself. There, sweet spot. So looking at this, we might surge all the way up over here. We might surge up to 417 area, maybe higher. Let's see, I drew this over here earlier. I drew it like this off of this one. So we could see maybe we're going to test up here. Maybe we'll move up there and then pull back. We will see. We're sort of topping off up here. If we go below 405, really below 406 over here, we could have a big drop back down to 400 very, very quickly. But for now, we're bullish. We are above all of those prints. We do see that volume is dropping off. Thursdays tend to be the end of that big move. Sometimes Fridays will sort of close the gap on a big movement of the week. But for now, we've had a nice bullish move. Maybe this is positioning that's going on over here. We had 3 days right here, right? We were broke above it. If we do this, this is the mathematics of trading, right? Here to here. So if we measure it, right? We go from here, measure down. All right, this is 120. It's going to the bottom of the, there we go. 144. So we might have move up to, actually look at that, 408.39 is $1.44. We might be done this move. This might be all of this move to the upside. That would be the potential target from this consolidation right here. If it comes back down and breaks down below, I would look for 144 to the downside, if not further, all the way back down to 400. Let's check out the Qs. Qs are definitely moving up to the upside. I did mention before maybe we're going to see a test Up at the upper level up here, we had that same consolidation right here and that same move, target move to the upside. IWM was the only one that was really down a lot yesterday, and we seem to be setting up potential W move. So IWM tends to lead the pack. Most of them have been to the upside. If we look at the weekly on IWM and we look at it here and we see, hey, right now this has pulled back, but we're still bouncing on the moving averages. Maybe this will move to the upside. Dow Jones was the only one down pre-market today, and it looks like we have on this a bit of a sell-off here on the top, right? We have a bit of a different pattern from the other three indexes. Check on rice now. Is rice moving? I'm hungry and tired. I have a sore throat from all this construction. All right, let's check out rice. So rice, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Maybe it's setting up for new wave 1 to bounce higher. On the weekly, definitely broke out, you can see, but it's hitting resistance right over here, pulling back. Looks like that run on rice is done for me. That was hard to say. Looks like this would be potentially topping off and curling back down. I would watch for it to come back down and test 1350. If that breaks, watch for a pullback down to 1175 for rice, in my opinion. Looks like momentum has slowed a little bit there. XLF, we're still going sideways, still having a big movement. Look at this craziness, right? Crazy print. What is that? That was a canceled print today. And then reinstated up here at 34.55 instead of 34.05. So maybe that was an error. Maybe it wasn't. AA? Yeah, we'll check it out. And let me go down my list. Let's look at the majors really quickly. So the banks topping out again up here. Are we going to reverse back down or not? Is this going to surge higher and break out up to 35? Again, I've been saying 35 is that test that we really need to break. If we can break above it, okay, we'll likely be hitting new highs again on XLF. If not, we're going back down. Let's look at Apple. Apple had a nice surge today. You can see my fibs on here. Why doesn't it want to delete them? There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3 bullish, 3 white soldiers, broke up above 128. That's been a strong resistance to watch. We also broke above the 20 and the 50, right? Volume is slowing now. We have a nice pattern to move to the upside. Wondering how to get in on the Coinbase when they go public. Funky like a tree. You can probably do research, COIN. Let's do this really quickly. IPOs this week. Financial news. IPO calendar. Hold on. 6 days, 7 days. It'll tell us here. Market watch. Coin right there. 200 is the opening price range that they're looking at. Sometimes it'll tell you who is helping to launch it right here. View Coinbase on Crunchbase. Filing date 2/25. Does it have their IPO date here? Pre at a glance. Switch quote. Create coin alert. No, we don't want a coin alert on it. December 21st. Announced date. Money raised 22 million. So how many shares are they looking to? File shares 114 million shares. Proposed offering $1, but the low price range is 200, so they really want to offer it at 200. It's going to be on the NASDAQ. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Allen & Company would likely have shares pre-IPO that you could buy ahead of time. So if you wanted to contact them about opening up an account, potentially they might have some shares available. There are some that specialize in like pre-IPO shares, so just Google it, do some research on it. Just like that. All right, so let's look over here. Are we going to break that 130? That's pretty strong resistance right here. Let me check over here, see if I have any special thoughts on Apple, where we're going. Apple's definitely moving to the upside right now. maybe we're going to see as high as 136 this week. That might hold true. We might see high of 136. No guarantees there, but we might see this move up. Maybe not this week, next week. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. That could be a crazy run. All right, Microsoft as well. So Microsoft, a bit of a doji so far today. Hit 254, now we're pulling back. Is this going to be a top off for a short squeeze run? And then we're going to reverse back down? Maybe. We might also be hitting up to, let's see, 255. So we might head on up, back up to 255 and then pull back down. And then have a bit of a correction on Microsoft. It did surge higher, so that wouldn't be unlikely to see that it comes back down to 245 from here. Tesla is moving to the upside. However, this has been topping out. We have this big area right here, right? It's not able to break above right there. So watch for it to break out up above 709.68. If it can break out and hold up above, we're hitting the volume weighted anchored price from back here, the high where it sold off. So watching that to see if we're able to break above that and really hold up above 710. That's going to be an important level to watch, 712.50. This 50 simple moving average would likely come back down if it does move up, and I would watch that. Right now, it's still fighting these longer term trends to the downside. The 50 has rolled over. That's not a positive sign. Hey, good afternoon, Walter. And we have SOS that they were talking about. I have this on here to watch from yesterday to see, because we did have such abnormal volume levels on this yesterday. It does have 179 million in the float, and we had more than that yesterday traded. Volume is dropping off, price action is dropping in correspondence. We might see that there's a reversal if this can move to the upside. I would watch it for a breakout up above 650. I know that this was on Wall Street Bets Reddit's watch list for one to squeeze. Potentially they could be doing that with a gamma squeeze with calls, or if everybody just bought and held and hold on to it, it would force shorts to cover and then drive the price action up. All right, NTST was on my long list today. If we could break above 1990, sure enough, nice move up to the upside, about $1.60. GameStop, a wild ride today, has been testing pretty much both of the bounds that I had. So keep that on watch to see if this is able to bounce off that 174 level. We do have it as a volume weighted anchor price over here as well. So that's something to keep on watch. Riot moving with Bitcoin today, moved to the upside, hit the 50 simple moving average, and then pulled back, as well as Mara. Mara, the two tend to trade in tandem. I like the song. All right, guys, I'm turning it up. Masked Heroes. All right, so we have a bit of maybe a bull flag setting up right here, or a wave. We go like this. Maybe we will see that Mara is at a point to buy in, and we'll target of maybe $62 up there. All right, let's check out Plug. So Plug did break out up above, hit the 50 simple moving average, and seems to be pulling back. BTBT bag holder special. Yeah, you know, I'm not too much into mining. I'm going to check on ears for you. I have it over here because I was checking out a long time ago, apparently, over here. And bounced off of this moving average down here. 1211 would be my, I'm going to get the you-know-what out of this. It also has been using this 50 as resistance, right? So watch for that break up above the 50 simple moving average of 1786. On the daily chart, it did have a nice move to it as well with Bitcoin. However, this is not as strong. We also have the Iceland. Volcano and the Three Gorge Dam, the two big mining issues to check out. Sorry, my nose is running. You know, construction dust. makes sniffles happen. All right. Let's keep going over here. NNDM, this is for Dea. Is she here today? I know I was typing this up and thinking of Dea today. That this is one that she is always on watch and was curious back here if it was going to rebound. And I said, it's not looking so pretty. It looks like it wants to move back down to the downside with this short trend going on. BPY had a nice move. However, it's stalling up at that 8 EMA right here. AT&T, yeah, that's what my throat, my nose, everything's itchy and no fun. But it's all for the pain of a new bathroom. It's good. So breaking down on AT&T did go ex-dividend today, as well as Bank of America went ex-dividend today. We have earnings coming up. Not Bank of America, excuse me. Verizon went ex-div today, but Bank of America topped off, pulled back, found support at the 390.50 level and bounced a little bit. Is this going to continue? Right now we have divergence between the daily and the 45-minute chart. I skipped over BP. BP, a lot of the oil sector got hit hard today. They pulled back. Even though there were positive numbers on the oil report yesterday, this was still really affected. Let's check also Forex Factory to see. I was going to check the jobs report this morning. How was our jobs report? Unemployment claims. Oh no, higher than expected. No bueno for the market, right? Yesterday, I think they had the jobs numbers that were better. And then this was worse. We do have Powell that was talking at 12 o'clock. And what did he say? I think he was talking about saying he wanted to see positive jobs reports from like one-time rise isn't the same as long-term. Uh-oh, is he talking about interest rates? Fed higher inflation expected to be temporary. How can it? Powell has had the 25 years of low inflation. Yeah, but for how many years have we been printing money now? I think that that's going to go by the wayside personally. Brighter look for the U.S. economy, recovery from the COVID. Oh, this is debate on global economy here. Let's see. I'm not going to watch that right now. Let's close it so it doesn't start up in the background. And then Verizon also had that drop today as well. NFP, what is NFP, Salvatore? I don't know that an acronym. Verizon as well dropped down after the dividend day as well. All right, let's check these out. So X is dropping. You want to check out ears for ASIF. So ASIF's checking out ears. Yeah, ears is moving biotech stock. If this breaks out above 396, potential for that non-farm payroll. Thank you. Thank you, Salvatore. So this is testing the resistance right here. Would look for it to break above 396, really above $4 to the upside. Let's see, I'm going to go in order. So ears, rice, let's check out HYLN. And then we'll check out AA. So HYLN looks like it's primed, ready to pop, but it's not there just yet. If we can really close up above here, there's a good chance to this. Yeah, it had a full run yesterday. It wasn't just a wick. So really up above 1226 would be awesome. I would watch to see above 1150. Set an alert for above 1150 on this one for me. And then that would likely be a good level to watch. All right, let's check out AA, Alcoa. Alcoa looks like it's giving us a short signal today, right? That's not necessarily what you want to hear if you are long, but maybe a good point to take profit, right? This 32 level looks like it's been fairly strong, as well as 3260, even more so 3260 right up here. That every time it went up there was only one day that it's been up above it out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. So it seems like they've been selling everywhere up above there. And I would look to see if it breaks down below 30, I would personally get out. So I'd be watching 32.60 and $30 right here. All right. X. Let's check out X. So steel is dropping. Maybe it's in relation to the infrastructure bill that's not really based on infrastructure, right? Most times when you talk about infrastructure, you're talking about building roads and bridges and all that good stuff. So this is definitely pulling back, pulled back down to 22. I'd watch to see right here, 24.20. So I'd watch those two areas right there. But definitely, it pulled back, did have some volume come into it down here at roughly the 22.40, but this might be a bounce, dead cat, and then a rollover. So I'd keep that on watch for that. Right, ears, we went over non-farm payroll, FMCC, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're moving to the upside. Maybe with interest rates. If interest rates go up, these would likely go up as well. It could be a nice short squeeze. They do have earnings coming up in a couple of days on the 4th of May. So 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away now from that. Bit of a rounded bottom to it. So I would watch for a break above 240. If it can break above 240, I would add 70 cents and look for 310 up here as a target if it can hold up above 240. And Fannie Mae, let's see, Fannie Mae, similar scenario, 240 as well, down to 170, same thing. If it can hold up above 240, which it's hovering there, around there now, maybe this one looks a little bit stronger. Fannie Mae looks better than Freddie Mac. Oh, no worries, Dana. That's why I turned it down. I like the music though. I like having music in the background. Music is part of my life. I just wish I could put on music that I didn't have to worry about copyright stuff, so. All right, so I would watch for JKS 38.45 and that 44.50 area. TTCF. Yeah, the tattooed chef. I feel like someone's talking on another computer. So looking at this, we have pulled back down. This is the 425. It might come all the way back down to 37. I would definitely watch that level for a potential support on the 24-hour chart. All right, and tattooed chef. There we go. Tattooed chef. Go down here. And over here. This could continue to come back down to $17 before it finds support to move up to the upside, in my opinion. All right. Ears is spiking now. Let's check it out. Did it break up above? Still needs to break out over here. 396. Yeah, see how it's topping out? 396 is what I would look for right over here. If it can break out and really break above 4, then it would be amazing. It does have a consolidation area right here. If we measure from here to here, 13 cents plus 85 would be 98. So it needs to break above 398 with some strength for me to say I would like to be in this to the long side, looking at that consolidation box. Right there? Okay, Walter. Yeah, be careful. Sometimes they catch it, sometimes they don't. As long as you don't, yeah, I don't know. Check it out. All right, guys. Have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow. Sorry that I missed you yesterday. My daughter was sick. Maybe that's a little bit of what I have. Maybe I have a cold. But in any event, have an amazing trading day. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. If you ever have questions, feel free to reach out to me right here. Or you can shoot me an email at jane@cjanetrades. See you all tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye.